What's up, guys? It's Joey Wisdom, and special guest here is Teddy, my mom's dog. I know people keep saying on that old video I made years ago, black women hair is beautiful. Stop talking about black people. You're not entitled to talk about white people, black people. So, this whole Donald Trump thing, I'm gonna watch the video of Jorge Ramos. If you don't know who Jorge Ramos is, he's a Mexican reporter for Univision, and he went to one of Donald Trump's speeches or press conference. So I'm gonna watch the video. I haven't watched the video yet for this reason that I want to talk about. So I'm gonna watch it now.
So here's the problem with your immigration plan. Full of empty promises.
Okay.
You cannot deport 11 million undocumented immigrants. You cannot deny citizenship to the children of this country. You cannot build a 19...
Why do you say that?
You cannot do that.
Well, a lot of people think, no, excuse me.
You have to change the Constitution.
A lot of people, but a lot of people think that's not right, that an act of Congress can do it. Now, it's possibly going to have to be tested in courts, but a lot of people think that if you come and you're on the other side of the border, I'm not talking about Mexico, somebody on the other side of the border, a woman is getting ready to have a baby, she crosses the border for one day, has the baby, all of a sudden, for the next 80 years, hopefully longer, but for the next 80 years, we have to take care of the people. I don't think this, no, I don't think so. Excuse me, some of the greatest legal scholars, and I know some of the television scholars agree with you, but some of the great legal scholars agree that that's not true. That if you come across, excuse me, yeah, just one second. No, I am answering. If you come across for one day, and you have a baby, now the baby is going to be an American citizen. There are great legal scholars, the top, that say that's absolutely wrong. It's going to be tested. Okay?
So the question is, how are you going to build a 1,900-mile wall?
Very easy. I'm a builder.
I'm a
That's easy.
builder.
I build buildings that are 94. Can I tell you what's more complicated? What's more complicated is building a building that's 95 stories tall.
But it's
Okay.
completely unnecessary, it's a waste of time and money.
You think so, really? Well, I don't think so. A lot of people don't think so.
Almost 40% of immigrants come by plane. They simply overstay their visa. So you would be
I don't believe that.
time and money.
They do
You're
come
right.
from
I don't
plane.
believe it. And the drugs come, I see them cry, they have pictures, they have everything crawling over the fences, which are, by the way, this high. I mean, you have fences that are not as tall as I am.
Well, they're coming by plane. So
Oh, they're coming by many different ways. But the primary way they're coming is being right through, right past our border patrols, who, by the way, are tremendous people. And they can do the job, but they're told not to.
how are you going to deport 11 million undocumented immigrants by
Here's what we're going to do. Ready? Okay.
Are you going to bring the army?
No. Let me tell you. We're going to do it in a very humane fashion. Believe me. I have a bigger heart than you do. We're going to do it in a very humane fashion. The one thing we're going to do...
I have a bigger heart than you do.
Is there one question you want to ask? Are we going to move on?
Okay? The one thing we're going to start with immediately are the gangs and the real bad ones. And you do agree there are some bad ones. Do you agree with that, or do you think everyone's just perfect? No. I'd ask you a question. Do you agree with that? We have tremendous
How do
crime.
gangs have
We have
to do
tremendous
with
problems.
immigration?
I can't deal with this. Listen, we have tremendous crime.
Okay, first of all, what does gangs have to do with immigration? There are skinheads, there are Bloods, Crips, and they all come in different races.
We have some very bad ones.
And most of them are born here.
I think you would agree with that, right? Okay, there are a lot of bad ones, real bad ones, because, they looked at some of the gangs, they looked at some of the gangs in Baltimore, they looked at some of the gangs in Chicago, they looked even in Ferguson. They got some rough, illegal immigrants in those gangs. They're
Rough.
getting out. Do you mind if I send them out?
Rough.
Now, if they come from Mexico, do you mind if I send them back to Mexico? No, do you mind if I send them back to Mexico? Okay, those people are out.
Well,
They're going to be
yeah.
out so fast your head will spin, all right? The rest we're going to do, remember, you used the word illegal immigrant.
I didn't use the word.
Okay, well, you should use it, because that's what the definition is.
No human being is illegal.
Okay, well, when they cross the border, from a legal standpoint, they're illegal immigrant when they don't have their papers.
Millions of Americans.
And I want to make it possible, and I think you'll like this. This is the part you're going to like. I want these people, the good people, I want them to come back. And I want them to get documentation and get that so they become legal. It's going to be, you know what it's called? Management. So you're not used to good management because you're always talking about government.
Just imagine.
Let me just tell you. Wait. Government is incompetent. Guys like Bush and some others that I won't name, They're incompetent people. They don't have it. They don't have it. I agree they can't do it, but I'm a great manager. I know how to manage things. I hire unbelievable people. When I look at the vets, when I look at the VA, excuse me, when I look at the VA, we spend billions of dollars and people are treated horribly, okay, horribly. That'll work great. What we're doing here will work great. And we want to get good people back in. And also, let me just tell you, I've given you specifics. I've given you great management, and they're going to hopefully come back in very soon. Okay, another question? No, wait. Okay.
So that was that. It doesn't show that he gets kicked out, unfortunately. But I mean, how is a border going to stop people from coming in? There are many people from all around the world that get visas. They say that they're gonna be here for. I even have family that say that they're just gonna stay here and visit, and then they end up staying. I don't have family that are bad. You know, not everybody's family is perfect, but you know, I mean, you do what you can, and I just think that closing up a like making a wall is not gonna stop them from coming because if you don't know, back in the day, like 80s, 90s, the same people that would manage the border were and like the police and stuff. They were the same people helping people come in for money. They would make extra money helping them get in here in the U.S. I'm pretty sure that everything is structured now and watched and you know everything's more strict now. But I mean, yeah, he's right. There are people that are gonna come here illegally in planes, simply because you're gonna get a visa and some people are really allowed to come. And I'm not just talking about just Hispanic people. I'm talking about people all over the world, from all over the world, Spain, India, Germany. It could be anywhere, but it seems that immigrant is only targeted mostly towards Hispanic people and Mexican people. And yeah, I understand that there are gangs, but Mexican gangs and gangs from El Salvador aren't the only super bad gangs. There are gangs everywhere here in the U.S. There's Latin Kings, and then there's the Bloods and Crips, which is like the biggest gangs ever. And even though they try to control that, you see it in the music with these rappers, these singers, you know, Chris Brown and Kid Red and all these people, Lil Wayne wearing red and shit, Snoop Dogg, like, what the fuck? Like, look at them, and they're in the media, they're part of the TV, and, you know, I'm not saying that these people don't deserve what they have. You know, I am very respectful towards their music and what they've accomplished and everything, but you can't, you know, just compare, you know, and say that gang members, we need to put a border around the U.S. because gangs are going to be here and destroy our people. It's always been like that, and it's always going to be like that. There's bad people everywhere. So that's what I think. And people talk shit about Jorge Ramos, but I think the thing is with this guy, he's like in his 40s, 50s, and he's been on the TV for a long time. And I respect this guy because he has balls to confront him, and he's allowed to because he's one of the reporters that are up there. You know, he's one of the OGs. So they're talking bad about him because he's like, oh, he just wants attention. No, I think what he's doing is a good thing because you don't see anybody else doing it. You don't see anybody else confronting him. And Donald Trump is a piece of shit, and whoever's voting for him, like, have you seen these pictures of some lady had a sign that said, "Thank God, thank you, Jesus, for Donald Trump." Like, in my mind, the first thing that I think about all these people worshiping him is you're racist, you're racist, you're racist, you're racist, you're racist, you're racist. Tell me what you think about the situation. I wanna know your opinion. Talk about Hispanic people, even if you like them or not. I really don't give a shit. I don't like certain Hispanic people. So, and I say it all the time. There's good and bad. And tell me what you think. what aspects of the situation are you interested in, and what do you want to change from the situation. I don't like getting too political with votes and who's voting for president, who I'm voting for president. You know, it's a waste of time. But yeah, tell me what you think, and thank you for new subscribers. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I hope I'm not boring you with my bullshit, and if I am, that's cool too. Thank you, and watch me on Vaughn. 8 p.m. Link is in the bottom. Twitter, Facebook fan page. Uh, search Joey TV, and thanks, guys. Peace.